Hello, Commanders, and welcome back to the 140 Hit the Road here in Fortnite Save the World. In today's video, I would like to show you how to solo your Week 10 challenge in escorting Beatbot to the radio station. Then, upon completing this 3 times, you will receive a loading screen and, of course, event tickets, gold, and Battle Pass XP. As always, be mindful of your daily and, of course, your 25 mixtapes for additional rewards. When it comes to My Hero Loadout, we will finish this season with Arc-Yellow Jess as our commander, like we have often throughout. For the team perk, I like Blast in the Past, and in support team, I will go with Saurian Focus and Fight, with Berserker going Coconuts and Survivalist. My gadgets will be the Slowfield and the Hover Turret. When it comes to my defenders, I like 2 Riflemen and a Sniper. My Riflemen will man the Gamatron 9000, and then of course the Sniper will have the Obliterator. And please note, these are my 2 recommendations when it comes to these schematics, when it comes to the roles for the weapons. When it comes to my schematics, I will find those throughout the desert, and then when it comes to my traps of choice, I like the Ceiling Electric Field, the Wall Darts, Wooden Floor Spikes, and the Tar Pit. I may mix in the Healing Pad as well. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and take on our Twine Peaks Tier 3 out here for the 140 Hit the Road. We will go for 100% vehicle health like we have done all previous 9 episodes in the 140 zone, but please be mindful that you do not receive that banner any longer. When it comes to Hit the Road in general, our goal is to protect that truck as we journey through the desert to play the Song of the Summer. Schematics will be scattered throughout the desert, and then we will be taking on 3 of the 8 potential missions to include your Strange Lands, and of course, we will have, when it's all said and done, your final defense. Remember to search everything before you strike to include open containers. That is very important when it comes to the mode. All right, let's go ahead and take you on my initial farming route here that I like to go on. Remember, when you're anti-material and charging multiple items at once, and I do recommend the Farming Outlander when you are doing Hit the Road. It just is, in the end, a lot easier on you when it comes to, building just in general around your objectives, or definitely for that final defense. And of course, you can get a better resource grab. But then again, there are many ways to play the game, many different skill sets, just in general. So please choose whatever works best for you. I am just here to try to pass along my tips, tricks, and recommendations from an OG player's perspective. Now, for my route here, we are going to have 3 chests early on. The rarity will be, vary throughout, or the level. Remember, if you get a level 5 or 6 chest, or the King Safe, you do not receive a cash drop from that. So if you are wondering here, for some reason, you might be newer, that's the deal. And then our goal is to make sure we get to this section before the storm covers it. That way we can go ahead and search all of our remaining items right in here. And then let's go ahead and work our way up. A couple of coconuts here. Remember, each coconut, then drop your teddy. Something to keep in mind. And sorry, I meant mushrooms there. Had to tap those off. All right. So let's work on through. And again, 100% vehicle health is our goal here for this particular run. I hope you enjoy it. Not necessary, though. I would even say not even recommended, honestly. I would go into the lowest level one you could, because ultimately, in the end, the rewards really aren't that different. Depending on, of course, where you are in the game. Meaning the ones you have access to, right? Especially with not being able to get a banner anymore. Okay, a couple of schematics here. We'll hug the bobble, as we always do here. That way we can prevent any enemies from trying to overtake us here early. All right, so we're going to go ahead and position now. I want that guy there. And in the end, go ahead and see what we can do here when it comes to a defense.
Hey, I am getting a
Trying to get a little too far ahead of it, aren't I?
Sounds like Morse code. Find and rescue the survivors in the area.
All right, I'm going to go ahead up here for just a moment. Make sure nothing's coming out through there. And they're going to make an initial push here, so let's be aware of it. I'll have to do a little block off there for a moment. Just give me a second, though, to do so. Just takes me a moment. I would go here and make sure you have a block off section here, for sure. And we'll work our way down now. Get the top of the objective protected. Just give me a second here. Just being a little bit more cautious because we're trying to get our 100%, right? So, just going to take my time with it here for a minute. Let's get them all defending where they need to be defending.
We can't leave until we found all those survivors.
Okay, there's no rush here. Let's go ahead and get all this taken care of here. They're being a little cute right now on us. Just got to get ahead of it here for a second. The darn defenders are not going where I want them to. Let's do this for a second. Let's reset them. Let's go comms. Follow me for just a moment. Let's get them all over here for just a second. All right. If you ever get a bug where they don't, go where they're supposed to, that's all you got to do real quick. Now, let me just go ahead for just a moment here. Make sure everything's right as rain, which it appears it is now. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and go down. All right, let's get. Now, sometimes you can find a survivor over there. Not here in that case, but this is your way out. Now, I usually like to start left here and work my way around. Meaning back over here. Because there's going to be one there. Now you can, if you wish, you could fall all the way down in this little area where I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, that's another access out, by the way. There could be a survivor here. Okay, access out here. Couple treasure chests down in this area. I'll point those out to you eventually.
I can't believe it. You're the best.
All right, and we are out.
Saved my life. Thanks.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That was only 4. There's 5th one's down here.
We need
Sorry.
more people like you.
So that's your miners to start with. Okay. We'll get the health by the vehicle.
Has offered to help you on your way.
This will be our out point here.
You're sorry?
Give me just a second. The game's not wanting to cooperate with me here after this update for some reason.
I get it. Apology accepted. Let's
That's
move
not
on.
good, actually. They're fighting me here a little bit. Okay, get them here. Actually, I want to grab this boar. Ah, we didn't get to him in time. Would like a boar for a 4th teammate. Typically, right? We need to get some loot in our pocket. We're a little light where I want to be. Okay, I'm going to go out here for just a moment. treasure chest.
Hey,
Some additional loot if you need it.
more music.
Right. If you need it. Completely entirely up to you, based on your playstyle. I'm trying to get a boar and they're not cooperating with me. There we go. Hug the bubble as always. Talk about that often. Or I have this season. It'd be a nice finish here. They're a little bit faster this week with the modifiers. Right? We got sprinters and quick shot for us. We got frenzied slowing pulls. All right, so they're frenzied. So again, stay away from the vehicle. Don't ride the vehicle. Don't be near the vehicle. Stuff you don't want to be doing. Okay, we have blue glow here. You shouldn't have to build around this if you do it right and you're quick enough. I'll show you what I mean once we get up here. You can always tell you have blue glow based on the instruction signs, right? We'll get our defenders positioned. We'll get a little bit of something around it, maybe. I'll see. I'll see what I want to do here. We'll see how where they're attacking from. We do need to see where it's positioned here for just a moment. If they're attacking back here or over here, I got to reposition. So let me just take a second.
There's a lot of blue glow in that area. Maybe
Okay.
you should grab enough to power up the radio
All right, looks pretty good. So let's just go here for a minute.
station. Scouts, canvass the area and deposit the energy into the back of the pickup truck.
I always come out this way. I feel like it's the easiest way to go with it. But again, there are many different ways to get your blue glow. It really comes down to your play style, friends.
All right. time to
But again,
reward
if you
for
go
your
fast
efforts.
enough and quick enough here, you should not need to build around the objective, honestly.
Let's get
You can,
moving.
though, if you wish. I don't want to... Just want to make sure we are, you know, clear on that. If that's something you want to do.
Hey, wait, hang on a minute. Are you driving the truck? Is that a good idea? Yeah, I don't know either.
We'll have strange lands coming up here shortly, so we want to be mindful when it comes to our turrets, our slow field, right? We want to have those ready to go. If you're going, once again, for 100%. It's really, really, again, your play style. What you wish to do here. And if you are wondering about strange lands, you go look. See, it's there. So I know I've got to be careful here. They like to go up on that hill and try to sneak around the back, so I got to take care of them here for just a moment. Don't believe I have anything better right now. Weapon-wise or schematic-wise. Just continue to go with what I got. Now, if you happen to see these little whippersnappers back here getting cute, right, you're going to have to be careful on these. Because they like to try to come around this backside here. I'm going to throw the turret. I have to.
Hey, this this area.
They'll try to get around there and sneak on us.
Take a wrong turn somewhere. Well, lock the doors and don't pick up any hitchhikers.
I don't want to do that typically, but we had to. Make sure you are protected here. Okay, just like this. Get ready up here. Unfortunately, we are a little bit... Okay, go slow field here. You have to watch for anything that might phase through here, of course, right? Like this little guy right here. Sometimes they can break through, so we gotta be careful. Let's see if we have another spawn here. Okay, let them fight him. We should be good. Make sure everything's right as rain, which it is. All right, here's a great opportunity now. Depending on how you play the game now, of course. All right, we can go ahead and maybe get ourselves ready a little bit in advance if you want. Okay. Get your initial traps, things of that nature right. It really comes down to your playstyle. I like a couple like wooden floor spikes to start the process this week. Okay, everything else should be right. I don't see anything else of concern right now, so we'll just keep moving forward here. Actually, let me top off my coconut for a minute. If you have a chance, you don't want to leave free coconuts behind. Let me open this up. Sometimes the husk can try to get cute around here, and I don't want that to occur. All right, so we're through right now. Still looking strong. And then we need to see what our final defense will be up here.
We're almost there.
And then I'm just going to be patient here for a moment. Get ready for our Teddy. Okay, and then believe it or not, with our final one here, we look pretty good to go. We actually have the perfect setup here. We have a chance to heal the vehicle at the end. That's what you actually want this mission here that I'm going to show you in a second. It's a really, really good one for you, and it gives you a chance where you don't have to worry about 100% as much. So just something to think about. You get a little breathing room if you can heal. If you need it now, of course. Some people don't need it, but if you do need it, right, gives you a chance. And then I'm going to go here with the Teddy. All right, you got about a minute till bingo here.
Just protect our ride while she gets a tune-up.
Now, I do like to mix in the obliterator just in case something were to get close to the vehicle. That's what you're kind of, being careful of, or mindful of, I guess I should say. Okay, we'll get everything down here for a sec. All right, we'll go with the stone build. I'll save the metal for the end. Standard reverse 45. You could go metal if you're worried about the defense, right? In this case, I will not be. Because again, you can heal at the end. It gives you a little breathing room. And then I will also show you something else I would do at that situation were to occur. Or when it does occur, excuse me. And I'm kind of just waiting to see where this spawn... Okay, spawn's going to be out over here, so let's take a look at this one first. I want to get somebody here. I want to get someone here. Okay, and then I would go ahead for a moment, just heal this all up. Couple tears. All right, I like slow field here. I like turret here. Now, do not stand around here and wait, all right? We've got to move. There is no reason to stand here. We got 3 minutes till bingo. Let's go take advantage. Meaning I want you out over here building. Do not hang out over there. Yeah, let's get it. Sorry, I wanted to think if I was going to use metal there or not. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. Okay, clear all this out. Now, if you do this too soon, on occasion, they can actually block you off, or they can disappear your build, excuse me. And that happened one of the episodes, I think, this season to us, but I just want to at least mention it because I feel like we need to. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and finish this off. I would tell you to remember that, you know, every piece that you play should have purpose, use, and meaning to it. All right? Just something to think about. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, you got that there. All right, we'll go here. I want this here. I want you to run some darts here, 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 and here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and run one here for now. They might destroy that. I just want to make sure you're aware. No big deal if it does.
Stay alert. You are all in the center of a wicked
Okay, you
storm.
take this all the way down to your land marker at the edge here, and then I like to load it, work it all the way down like I'm doing here. Here. That way you don't, create any land bridges. Just like that. Then we go down over here. And we'll fill it all in and seal the deal. Make sure they can't walk around back here, which they try to do.
The pickup truck carrying supplies is taking heavy damage.
And again, don't worry about any damage right now with the vehicle because you can heal it here. And that's why we're out here doing this. Yeah. Probably a smasher or something came through. Okay. You repair?
Did you end up getting repairs or the cassette deck upgrade?
We had a man down, didn't we? Okay, we'll get him to follow. Let's get ahead of it again. And we've got a real nice start to the build. We'll go add some additional as we go along the way here, but we got a real nice start. Keep hugging the line. Sometimes I like to come up that back area there at you, so be careful of that if you see it. Right, I like to block this off actually sometimes just to make sure. Right. I got 3 seconds till the Teddy comes. We're gonna get that down right away so we get the reset going.
Not my style, but music is music.
Okay, turret comes out now for protection. Not that we needed it, just protecting. Just gonna be safe. Okay, from this point, I'd be recycling anything that I might have found that I don't need. I think I'll just keep that one shotgun because we don't need anything else in our inventory. Okay, I would like to go with some darts here. I'm going to get rid of the wooden floor spikes this one. I want some extra dart action. Okay, just something I want for this run. Okay, we'll clear this out for a second. All right. We'll go ahead and get everything up and in, get the build going here a little bit. Okay. And like I said, and I wanted to show it to you, you do take, if you're going to build there, you're going to take a chance of getting hit there, or you're just kind of wasting loot, I guess. I guess I should say that way. You have some extra, I'd line them out here. Somebody trying to get cute at the end on us. You see that? Holy moly. He was trying to get in there and get cute on us. Kind of snuck in there. Trying to give us damage at the end. How dare he try to do that? All right, we've got a little bit of action happening. So they're up here somewhere. Let's find out where they're coming from. Oh, there's a little spawn up here. Nothing you can do about that, friends. They're just trying to do everything they can to damage us here. Could have the perfect run going. They're still trying to find a way to get us. I mean, do you blame them, though? I can't say that I do. Get the core leveled. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna go get us a little bit more stone here. I hear Smasher. I just want to protect the stone areas, I bet. And then we'll switch to metal if we need to. And now we are just waiting for...
All right, another cassette.
our final defense. Notice how we're saving our turrets and teddies and all that kind of good jazz. We definitely want to be doing that. Got a couple of darts here available for us. And I would shoot a dart here, and I would shoot one right through there. See what else we got. Got some electric field. Just in case something gets queued over here. All right, now to finish, kind of wait for him. Everything looks good there. I'm just kind of getting ready to seal this all down. All right, slow fuel goes down. Turrets and teddies. And again. We'll block it down. And this time they decided to try to come back through that way instead of this way. So we'll just finish it up here because they're going to try to smash through and stuff. He actually phased right through the floor. That guy did. Believe it or not, he phased on us. And they kept having to spawn up here this time too, trying to like add extra to us. I did not like that, I have to admit. I thought that was kind of uncool in a way. But what are you going to do, right? Anyway. That gets you at your 100%.
All right, Beatbot. This is your time to shine.
And that would be your Week 10 challenge in escorting Beatbot to the radio station. Again, you have to do it 3 times for that loading screen. But we will be getting into our new season coming up here in a couple of weeks. where we will go ahead and put up some Dungeons play for you. And then after that, the holiday season, we'll have our Frost Night. But with all that being said, thank you so much for being a part of all 10 episodes right here of our Hit the Road series. And until next time, this is Taz. We'll see you soon, Commanders. You guys take care now.